Hey, hi guys, I'm Jitendra Vaswani and you are watching Inside a Hustler's Brain show. And today I'm with some different person I met here at Nomad Summit, and she's the digital nomad mom of 2 kids. And Julia, so she's going to share her journey, how she's managing all this hustle. It's very hard. When I met her, it was very interesting story. I really want to get her on my podcast. Oh man, you have 2 kids and how you're handling that thing. It's very hard. So Julia, up over to you. So can you share your journey? How did you get started here?
Okay, yeah, well, hi guys, and thanks for having me, first of all. And this is my son, one of my sons,
Yes.
Vincent. He wants to be part of the interview as well. And this is actually already something that is really unique and typical for me, because my kids are always with me since we're traveling together.
Right.
On a daily basis. Of course, I'm always with my kids. And well, how did this all start? This is 10 years ago that I left Germany, my country, where I was born and raised, and I wanted to simply stop the hustling for other people when I realized that I had a really good, well-paying job in a communication agency in Munich, but I felt kind of empty, and I knew this life is not all about making money for other people, and especially like 24/7. So I said I take a break. I just want to get my mind clear, and so I bought a around the world ticket and I started traveling. And it was planned only to go for a few months, and it turned into my lifestyle, so I never turned back. So
how long you have been doing this digital nomad thing?
This is a bit more it happened by coincidence, because during the first year I only got inspired by the people who were out there and already doing the travel lifestyle. And then my former clients, or the clients from the agency that I used to work for, they contacted me and said, hey, if you're not coming back, you might as well work for us remotely. And then I realized, oh, this is a thing. I can actually work from the road. I don't have to be in Germany. And this was perfect for me. So
that's perfect.
You can say I do this for more than 8 years now.
So it's been 8 years. And how do you manage that hustle? It's not easy. You have 2 kids right now.
Oh gosh.
And you're managing your work. So what kind of the mindset you have? Because I want to get into your brain. So can you share that stuff?
Well, first of all, yes, I shared with you. First of all, you need the right partner. Without my
that's the number one thing.
Yes, without him, it wouldn't be possible, because of course I can only do that much. But if we wouldn't be such a perfect team, it wouldn't be possible. And we do a lot of shouting, throwing the ball. So who has the priority today? Is your project more important than mine? Who takes the kids now? Who's
so you
working?
have all these kind of priorities. You handle the kids, I will do this.
Yes.
You do this, I will do this. So you have all these kind of priorities very well set up.
Time management is such a big thing and so important. So of course, every day looks different. We don't have a set schedule, also because we're in different locations, but we try to maintain a routine, even though we're moving and even though we're not in a set location. But it's an everyday struggle, but it is a challenge that we like, and we earn this freedom of being location independent, and this is our motivation.
Okay, then how did you meet? If I can ask your love story, how to meet these kind of people? That's my dream, to find that kind of girl in my life, who have that kind of mindset. It's very important for me.
I have to disappoint you, because back then when we met, we were not the people that we are today. We actually developed together this kind of mindset. We learned together on the road, because when we met in the desert of Chile, amongst the bright stars during the night, it's a very romantic story, but
it's okay.
I can only tell you this much, that back then we both said we don't want to go back to our old jobs. We want to see a little bit of the world, but we had no idea that there's such thing as a digital nomad lifestyle. And then once we both realized there is something alternative to our conventional life, we said we like it, and we had our ups and downs, and we also considered every now and then, should we just settle down
Right.
and do the things that other people do, because it's really sometimes difficult to go against the masses, you know.
Right.
If your friends and family constantly tell you, hey, and when will you settle down, you constantly have the feeling you're doing something wrong, even though
Right.
you know
Yes.
it's your life, and
It's your life, right.
and it feels good for you, but
Right.
but still it's a constant affirmation, and
Right.
looking, you need to remember your why.
All right. It's very important
Very.
to remember your why,
Yeah.
right? So you have been dating like around 10 years, if I can ask you, like?
Yes,
It's
yes.
there.
Yeah.
So how do you handle these kind of arguments when you are into dating and you're very serious? Now you have 2 kids. So how
Yes.
do you handle these heated arguments?
Oh my God! First of all, we fight on a daily basis too. This is very
It's a
important.
part of the process.
And it's so important. My husband is a huge fan of spitting out whatever annoys him, and
Wow.
and when you're 24/7 together and on such an intense level, it's normal that you also have like so many million things
Like
and-
disbeliefs
yes,
and yes.
and then plus we are an international couple, so my
Right.
mother tongue is not Spanish, his mother tongue is
Oh,
not
yes.
German, so we have some communication problems sometimes as well. So this
Really?
comes on top of the communication problems amongst
Right.
couples in general. There's a lot of energy that goes towards that as well, and thankfully, like, I'm very grateful that I have met him, because I think I would be bored to death with a normal person.
Wow.
I as much as I sometimes say, oh, this is all so annoying and so hard,
Right.
I actually wouldn't want to have any other one. Like, I love him so much, and I'm so grateful that he's in my life. I think these hassles and these fights, they are making it more exciting.
Right. And you told me like when your kids will get like 5 to 6 years and
Yeah.
you will not send them to school. So what's your mindset here? Like it's a very different thing. Like I'm hearing
Yeah.
from you. Like why you don't want them to send to school? Like
Well, first of all, this is something we also have only recently discovered, since we're now looking into this topic only
Right.
since he's 2.5 years old, so we
2.5
still have
years.
some time.
sometimes.
But still, we know this is a topic that we need to deal with, and we have met some traveling families on the road, and they are doing also this unschooling, free learning, world
Wow,
schooling
that's very nice.
concept that I hadn't heard of before
Same
I had
here.
kids. Yeah, and there are alternatives. You don't need to follow the conventional educational way,
Right.
and it just so makes sense once you look into these kind of concepts.
Right.
They resonate so much more with
Right.
our lifestyle than
True that.
than the other
True.
one. And plus, I hate the fact that children at a young age need to sit down 45 minutes to an hour straight without moving and learning something they might not even be interested in.
Really true.
You
it's
know,
true.
I prefer that my kids, they can pick their interests, and then I help them explore that more, and then they carve out their talents on a
Right.
really free level. So that's
Right.
why I like the way these concepts work. So yeah.
Right. It's a pretty different concept. Like I'm hearing from you. Like very few people will do it. Like this kind of thinking. Like they don't want the kids to send to the school because it's a waste of money, and it's like waste of like like school, or they are not going to give you the practical knowledge.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because we are digital nomads, so we want our kids to be very practical.
Nowadays it's all about technology, and I think if they really wanted to learn all the subjects that
Right.
a school offers them to learn, then
Right.
they can do that remotely as well. Online is so much. I mean, there's everything
Yes.
in the internet, and then
Everything is available free on the
Exactly.
internet right now. Yes.
And then, I mean, we are not stupid parents as well. We have a university degree each, so we can.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I know.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true because I have a degree and it's useless
cares,
for me
right?
because who
Yeah.
cares because we are digital nomad and now
Yeah.
we have a great connection here. And so Julia, tell me something about your business, like how you are able to make money online while traveling the world.
Yeah.
So can you share something about your business?
Okay, so we have a multiple income stream.
Sure.
Income.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That wasn't the word. Multiple incomes. First of all, I do a consulting,
Right.
like coaching business, which brings me money, and it's a main income.
Right.
Social media marketing,
Right.
and then also I have a blog that brings some medium passive income, like
Right.
a sponsored
Right.
post, advertisement, and affiliate marketing. And then I have an ebook about
Right.
social media marketing and an online course. So actually for a university back in a digital university in Germany, they just hired me to do that course last year. And my husband, he is a graphic designer and web designer, but
nice.
he did that like he wasn't that like he is an engineer actually of aquaculture. So once he realized he needs to do something online, he just said, okay, I like the technology part of the internet, so he learned on the road. And now he's created websites, and he's looking into coding and stuff. So that's how he created his portfolio and his skill set. And that's the message that I want to tell people out there who are still looking for a way to make this happen. Actually, you don't have to worry if you are a banker today and you don't want to work in a bank anymore. Just try to pick something that interests you. You can be a content creator, a writer, an affiliate marketer. There are so many ways to work remotely. You don't have to have the background. Like, you can start today and be there in a year and live off it.
So all the moms who are listening to this podcast, so can you share like how they can be digital nomad?
Oh yeah, well, digital nomad mom.
Yes, how they can be. Yes.
Yeah.
If they want to be.
If they want to be, well, first of all, you have to relax. You won't be a perfect mom nor a perfect businesswoman, but if you always remember your why, and then also take it with a little bit of humor too. Like, life is all about also enjoying the tough moments, right? So I'm not saying this is easy, but I say it's doable.
It's worth it.
Yes, absolutely, it's worth it. I sometimes work when my kids are having a nap, when my husband is free, and sometimes I can work for 30 minutes, sometimes I can do it for 2 hours straight, but sometimes I have to work during the night. But then every time when I'm exhausted, I think, oh, it doesn't matter, tomorrow I'm at the beach, I can relax again, and I can share time with my family whenever I want to, you know? Yeah.
So that's the thing, like, you both handle all these things together, like that's very important.
And to, imagine all the people that have to be every single day 8 hours straight in one office building. Oh my god, it kills me.
It's very hard.
That's very hard. So our difficulties, this is complaining on a high level, I think. So we're still very privileged.
Okay, one more question. Like, how did you build that kind of mindset of hustling every day? If I can ask you this question.
I think the biggest motivation is really remembering your past. Like I just said, I never want to go back to that, to the 9 to 5, and to being amongst the control of other people who tell me, tomorrow I see you back at 9 a.m. in the office. I don't want that anymore, you know? And it wasn't from day one that I had this mindset. It's really, it
took some time too.
It took some time, yes. So I'm doing this, or have been doing this now for almost 10 years. And I think the first 2 to 3 years, I had to learn and grow.
Yes, learn and grow. But it's all about learning new things. Like, so what are your plans for 2020 right now? Like, in terms of your business?
I really want to become, like, putting my business to the next level. I want to. That's why I'm here at the Digital Nomad Summit. I really want to connect with the right people. So I'm very grateful that we've met.
Yes.
And I think I simply want to push it to the next level so that we have more financial freedom.
It's important.
Yes, absolutely. And simply keep going. I mean, I want to do this, what we are doing today, in the next 5 to 10 years.
So next 5 to 10 years, like, that's
at least
happy.
Even well, I don't want to set a limit. So but just keep hustling and enjoying life.
So one last question: who are the people you are following on social media to get that kind of hustling mindset? If I can ask you.
Like you, I mean, Gary Vee is
the number one.
But also I've learned so much from Neil Patel.
Neil Patel, SEO thing,
Absolutely. So I'm not spending, even though I'm a social media marketer, but I'm not spending a lot of time following other people because I don't have the time. So I do follow these two people, and
it's all about follow. Like, you need to follow these, like, the right kind of people who are giving you the right mindset, right learnings, and giving you the boost to do your business every day.
But then I need all the existing time, or the time that's left for me during the day, to actually work on my things. Otherwise, I'm not in a position to do a lot of reading and getting inspired anymore. But I don't
Right.
need that because I'm already inspired and
Yes,
motivated.
you're already inspired. You're running your business. You are the
am.
digital nomad mom.
Exactly.
Like Julia, this was a very nice thing. Like we are sharing these kind of vibes, like positive vibes, and your story is very interesting. Like I never did this kind of interview in my life, like doing like a digital nomad mom. It's a very nice concept.
Yeah.
I hope people like it and they share with other digital nomad like who want to become a mom or they want
Sure.
to live a life like this. So guys, thank you so much, Julia, for
Thanks for having me.
being a part of my show.
Thank
To
you.
be very honest, I really appreciate it. And we are in the best city right now of Thailand, like Chiang Mai,
Absolutely.
like a hub for digital nomads. So thank you so much, Julia, and
Thank
it was
you
nice
for
to have
having
you
me.
on my show.
Yay.
And guys, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and do listen to my podcast, Inside Hustler's Brain Show. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.